Why some enterprises could not transition to agile. Welcome to the last lecture of this section. In this lecture, we will check why companies fail to embody agile. The holistic approach to product development may not work in all situations. It has some built-in limitations. 1. It requires extraordinary effort on the part of all project members throughout the span of the development process. Sometimes, team members record monthly overtime of 100 hours during the peak and 60 hours during the rest of the period. 2. It may not apply to breakthrough projects that require a revolutionary innovation. This limitation may be particularly true in biotechnology or chemistry. 3. It may not apply to mammoth projects like those in the aerospace business, where the sheer project scale limits extensive face-to-face discussions. 4. It may not apply to organizations where product development is masterminded by a genius who makes the invention and hands down a well-defined set of specifications for people below to follow. To achieve speed and flexibility, companies must manage the product development process differently. 3 kinds of changes should be considered, which I like calling the 3 M's. First, companies need to adopt a management style that can promote the process. Executives must recognize at the outset that product development seldom proceeds in a linear and static manner. It involves an iterative and dynamic process of trial and error. To manage such a process, companies must maintain a highly adaptive style. Second, a different kind of learning is required. Under the traditional approach, a highly competent group of specialists undertakes new product development. An elite group of technical experts does most of the learning. Knowledge is accumulated on an individual basis within a narrow area of focus, what we call learning in depth. This should change into multi-learning and organizational knowledge transfer. Third, management should assign a different mission to new product development. Most companies have treated it primarily as a generator of future revenue streams. But in some companies, new product development also acts as a catalyst to bring about change in the organization. The personal computer project, for example, is said to have changed the way IBM thinks. Projects coming out of Hewlett-Packard's personal computer group, including ThinkJet, have changed its engineering-driven culture. Once the project team is formed, it begins to rise in stature because of its visibility, like, "We've been hand-picked." Its legitimate power, like, "We have unconditional support from the top to create something new," and its sense of mission, like, "We're working to solve a crisis." It serves as a motor for corporate change as project members from a variety of functional areas begin to take strategic initiatives that sometimes go beyond the company's conventional domain, and as their knowledge gets transferred to subsequent projects. Congratulations! You've finished the first section, and now you know how this journey all started with the research from Takeuchi and Nonaka. In the next few sections, we will focus more on Scrum and the responsibilities of a product owner in this new generation approach in product management.